my name is Martha and I'm so happy to be back filming and back in action. And for today, I just wanted to recreate this look inspired by Katie Torwalt, the new album from Jesus Culture release, which is called Love Has a Name. And one of the first previews that they gave to this album was the Flood the Earth that Katie and her husband Brian sang together acoustically. And I loved that song and I loved that music video as well. And I love Katie so much. And I just really wanted to recreate this look. I thought it was perfect for the release of this new album. And I've been wanting to do a makeup inspired look from or by Katie. And so I just thought, this is the time to do this. So quickly, let's talk about Katie. I absolutely love how she is so like fashionable and very out there, that she loves makeup, that she loves fashion and style and all of that stuff. I think that that's very brave of her, because a lot of times people who are very visible and
I don't want to use the word famous, but you know,
very well known and Christian, it's kind of frowned upon for you to like fashion and makeup and all of that stuff. And people will criticize you and they'll criticize your ministry and your music and, you know, the stuff that you do. So I think it's very bold of her, and I really like it because she's representing all of us other girls who are really into fashion and makeup but are still very much Christian and love God and all of that stuff. So I wanted to recreate this look. I love her makeup. She has a YouTube channel that she started, I believe, last year. And she has a couple of videos, not a lot. I tried to use a couple of the products that she really likes in this tutorial. And for this specific look, I was inspired by her, like I said, the music video, but mostly also her different posts on Instagram and her makeup routine that she likes. So if you want to see how I recreated this look inspired by Katie, make sure to keep on watching. Okay, now on to this transformation into this beautiful inspired look. I started off with a primed face, and I'm just going to prime my eyelids and put a dab of concealer to have a nice base, blending that out with a damp sponge. Okay, now on to the eye look. I wanted to do a classic Katie eye look, which is a simple matte smoky mauve look, and all you do is layer and blend the shades to create that deep ombre. And don't worry, all the shades will be listed in the description box down below. It was hard to see what exact shades she used since there was a filter slash effect on the video, but I tried my best to use shades similar to those that she uses on Instagram and her videos and stuff. These shades are actually a little bit hard for me to blend out, but I did my best, and you just want to make sure that everything looks seamless, and that's going to include a lot of blending. So I hope you guys like this eye look, because I really did, and I think it's nice. I then curled my lashes and started off with the eyeliner. Katie likes to use a liquid eyeliner, and she's known for having this very nice, thick, bold eyeliner, which is not what I'm good at, but I tried. And then I added some falsies because she's always rocking those falsies. Okay, onto foundation. Now this is actually one of those cushion foundations, and I'm using a brush because Katie likes that. But then I switched over to my sponge because I just feel more comfortable using that. Then I packed on that concealer and of course blended it out with that nice damp sponge. The excess I brought down to my chin and onto my forehead and nose. Then I used my spot concealer to try to conceal those pesky spots, and I blended that out as well. Then I baked my concealer because Katie also is very fond of that technique. And while that bakes, I like to set my foundation with a light dusting of powder before we jump into bronzer. This makes the bronzer just blend more beautifully and more easier onto my skin. After that, I'm gonna brush off the excess translucent powder off of my eyes and move on. So Katie likes to contour her nose, which is something that I'm actually not very familiar with, and I attempted it but wasn't really too sure about it and just tried to blend it out and make it look a little bit more natural, which is actually what you want to always do. And then I just blended out the rest of the bronzer throughout my face too. And then I also used one of Katie's favorite highlights, which is also my favorite too. So for brows, Katie likes to use a pomade, but I like to use a powder because I am not good with using the pomades. And I just fill in my brows using the lighter shade of the two and my special water technique, and then I set those brows with some clear gel. In the music video, it looks like she matched the tone of her eyeshadow with the liquid lipstick. Now, I did my best, but I didn't have a very cool tone liquid lipstick to match the tone of my eyeshadow, which was a complete fail, but this was the best that I could do, and I think it still kind of goes. Then I went back with my big blending brush and blended everything, the highlight, bronzer, just so that it looks more complete. Finished off with some setting spray, which almost killed me actually. And then I just went underneath through my waterline and put a little bit more of that eyeshadow just to deepen up the look and just complete the eyeshadow as well. I also added some mascara to my bottom lashes and threw on this nice suede motorcycle jacket, and we're done, guys! Yay! I hope you liked it! If you're not subscribed, make sure to do that down below. Turn on that little notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my new up-and-coming videos. I really, really, really would love it if you joined our family. So I'll see you guys again really soon. Bye!